Hey guys, my name is Michael, and today we're discussing about Ethereum. It has been an action-packed past 24 hours. I'm kind of teared up. We're going to do a quick update in regards to yesterday's video. Man, tinnitus and hyperacusis is just so hard and so painful. We had a couple more loud events today on top of yesterday's loud events. So for those who have zero idea, we're going to talk about a quick 30 seconds and then we're getting into cryptocurrency. So yesterday there was a loud event. If you have very sensitive ears due to tinnitus and hyperacusis, if there's a more loud events, you have to cover your ears, you have to protect, but even sometimes the vibrations can go through and it worsens your spike. So the thing you have to do is go to an ENT and potentially get a prescription for a steroid, prednisolone or whatever. And I did actually talk to a doctor. I don't have insurance. I talked to a doctor online. I got a prescription. Now we're heading to Walgreens, first time ever. I'm gonna try it. Maybe it helps because sometimes it may reduce the spike, and it's so annoying because you want to cover your ears and make sure everything's all good and keep everything quiet. And then we had a couple more loud events, but anyways, we will keep on fighting. We will keep on producing cryptocurrency content. It's the loudest it's ever been, but yeah, so cryptocurrency has fallen. It's been a little bit of a tough time, not just for me but for everyone. So Bitcoin has fallen below $60,000 for the first time in the past 10 days and stayed below there. So it actually did fall to $59,000 earlier, but it went quickly above 60,000, and now it's staying there. It's at $58,917, which means there's quite a bit of resistance, and that's not good. Now that could be a sign that we might end October below $60,000 because people have been falling back from. Okay, I just noticed that my car is shaking when idling, so that's a small little problem. I recently passed a mechanic check. Everything was fine, so that's interesting. I might have to bring it in. Anyways, turned the vehicle off. So Bitcoin fell below $60,000 because people have been cashing out as soon as it hit 67, 65,000, and now there's been a little bit of a pullback because of various events. So we also had Shiba Inu in the news, and that flipped with Dogecoin, and now it's number 10. Interesting. And Dogecoin finally fell out of the top 10, but this is what I was expecting, you know. Now we got Shiba Inu that beat Dogecoin. Anyways, so Ethereum is in the news because of its burn, baby. Burn. Yeah, a lot of Ethereum has been burned. Well over 600,000 Ethereum. We're talking about billions of dollars of burn. And even though Ethereum does not have a supply cap, the amount of Ethereum may be reducing, obviously because of the burn. And that's what today we're discussing. So, thanks so much for joining me in today. Let's go into the details about Ethereum. I wanted to do this video yesterday. We weren't able to because of, TNH. So, we are here. Let's get into it. So first of all, over 2 billion in Ethereum has been burned thanks to EIP 1559. As of a couple days ago, October 23rd, to be exact, there was 603,452 Ethereum. Now, of course, this number is rising every day, every hour. The mechanism removes about $30 million worth of Ethereum from circulation every single day. So it's the 23rd. It was the 23rd when this article came out. About $30 million. It's 27, 4 days later. We're talking about $120 million. In a couple of hours, it's going to be the 28th. $150 million worth of Ethereum being burned every single day. 30 million, 300 million in 10 days, 3 billion in 100 days, in over a year. Start thinking like that. In a couple of years, we're talking about tens of billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars. See ya, goodbye. Now, what happens if the price of Ethereum goes up? You're talking about, which it will inevitably, you're talking about potentially trillions of dollars being burned over this decade. Now, that's something interesting to think about, but regardless, that ties in pretty nicely into what we're discussing today. EIP 1559 was designed to make Ethereum more predictable. I mean, technically, it could have helped reduce fees, but it really didn't. Fees are still at an all-time high. Now, what is helping is the burning, because it's making Ethereum more rare over time. Obviously, if $30 million of any stock, cryptocurrency, anything of value, any asset, if it's disappearing day by day, you're going to have investors who are going to look at it, and as long as it's not a scam, of course, you're going to have investors look at it, and they're going to say, I want to have that, because it's getting rarer each day. Ethereum's supply is on pace to shrink after the upgrade. There are currently over 118 million Ethereum in circulation, and even though there's no supply cap on the crypto, it's not supposed to get much bigger. So right now, it's on track to decline by 2% annually. If the current rates hold, the blockchain will start burning more Ethereum than it produces with every single new block. So with EIP 1559, the improvement proposal upped the block size to help combat congestion on the network, and it destroyed transaction fees rather than send them to the miners. The goal was to place deflationary pressure on an asset that already has a circulating supply 6 times larger than Bitcoin's. According to stats from Watch the Burn, there's been a 57% reduction in Ethereum issuance to date. Over 1.1 million Ethereum have been distributed as block rewards to miners, while nearly 630,000 have been burned. It's currently on track for minus 2%, and it's going to shrink even further once the proof of stake merger takes place in the next couple of months. When it fully goes into Ethereum 2.0, the deflationary pressure should turn into outright deflation. So from a slowing of growth to absolutely shrinking supply. At the moment, Ethereum relies upon miners. They validate and process transactions. That's not going to happen anymore. At the present moment, Ethereum basically functions as a beacon chain, a semi-functional chain that doesn't allow for withdrawals or applications. Developers have yet to merge it with the proof of work chain. When that happens, the threshold for reaching deflation lowers. Currently, Ethereum is being produced with each block except in cases of high congestion, when gas prices climb up to or around 150 gwei. After the merge, the base fee burns more than the new issuance at 15 to 45 gwei, depending on how much is staked. The reason for that is the staking rewards are 5 to 10 times lower than proof of proof of work. Right now, we get 2 Ethereum issuance in each block. So post-merge, it only needs to be offset to already turn into deflationary. After proof of stake, there will be less Ethereum created with each new block. The exact threshold is still yet unknown. More people staking means more staking rewards. But the end goal of the Ethereum developers is to produce a deflationary asset so it goes up in value. And they will do everything possible, in addition to more updates that hopefully will reduce the gas fees so it's more usable for the average user. But this is a good thing, because it's constantly evolving. It's turning into a better project, which hopefully will lead to eventually, potentially, a $10,000 Ethereum in the future. Now this cycle, maybe that happens, maybe not. Maybe we hit 5,000. That is realistic if Bitcoin continues to go up to 70K or 75, 80K. But 10K, maybe. We'll see. Who knows? Still a lot left to go. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching with me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I know I'm trying not to talk about tinnitus, but it's getting a lot worse. So we're going to get going to Walgreens now, take that steroid, and hopefully it helps a little bit. I'm hearing new tones. That's not great. Anyways, it's the world's toughest disease. There's tougher ones as well, like cancer and whatnot. But it's the world's toughest disease that you can't see, I think, besides dementia and Alzheimer's. You know, it's like, it's just, it's... Anyways, I wish I didn't have to talk about it, but it just makes me want to... So thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. We're not giving up. We're going to continue. You have to be extremely strong with this. It's tough some days, it's tough. So have a great rest of your night. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks as always. And hopefully we're able to grow this channel and forget about this one day and everything's going to be all good and get stem cells and whatnot. See ya.